Hi, Kim from Sparkling Soul Yoga. Oh, it's day 4. Well done. If you've been here for all 4 days, it's a Tuesday. So today for our 15-minute flow, I thought we might bring a little bit of energy and a little bit of movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top of our mat in mountain pose. Oh, see you there. Coming to the top of your mat. Feet can be hip distance apart, arms alongside your body, crown of the head towards the sky, chin is slightly tucked, activating our legs, drawing our shoulders down and back, taking 3 breaths here, arriving in the moment, arriving on your mat. Taking a moment in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, setting aside this time for your health and your well-being. Bringing hands together at heart center, fingertips pressing into each other, thumbs pressing into the sternum. On an inhale, take your arms to the sky, fingertips touch. Exhale, draw hands through heart center. 2 more just like that. And again, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. Left hand down your left leg, right arm up and over. Arms towards the sky and to the other side. Arms towards the sky and then cactus your arms, drawing your elbows wide. Then exhale, interlace your hands behind your back, drawing those shoulder blades together. Maybe throat is open, gaze towards the ceiling or the sky, depending on where you're practicing. Then exhaling, fold forward over your legs. Hands can be bound or released. Gently releasing those hands to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, keeping your right hand on the ground, bending your right leg, left arm finds the sky. Left hand comes down to the ground, bending your right arm, bending your right leg, take your right arm towards the sky. Taking that right hand back down to your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press through your feet, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, inhale. Arms to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on your mat. Step your right foot back behind you. Take your right knee down to your mat. Left knee is in line with your left ankle. Hands can stay on your mat. Hands can come to your knee, heart or sky. Maybe gaze follows, energetically drawing those legs together. Take your right wrist with your left hand, gently lean over to your left. So the leg that is bent, we're leaning to that side. Inhale, coming back through to center, taking those hands down to your mat. Keep your right hand on the mat. Take your left arm towards the sky. Take that left hand down to the mat. Take your right knee up off the earth. Step your left foot back to meet your right. You're in plank pose. Pause for a moment. Engaging our legs, engaging our upper back. Maybe smiling. What a good idea it was to do this today. And then gently bring your knees down to the mat. Bend your elbows, coming all the way down to the ground. Untuck those toes. Press through your fingertips. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead to your mat. Tuck your toes. Push yourself up onto your knees. Lift your knees up, plank. Pause. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Hands about shoulder width apart, feet hip distance apart, micro bending knees and elbows. Pressing into those fingertips, drawing your shoulders away from your ears. Gently walk your feet towards the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right hand on the ground, right knee bends, left arm finds the sky. Left hand comes down to the ground, right knee bends, right arm finds the sky. Bringing that hand back down onto your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press through your feet, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back behind you. Take your left knee to the ground. Right knee is in line with your right ankle. Fingertips can stay here. Left toes can be tucked. We can bring our hands to our knee, heart center, or sky. Then take your left wrist with your right hand, gently lean over to your right. Releasing the bind, arms towards the sky, and then hands find the mat. Left hand stays on the ground, right arm finds the sky. Gaze may follow if that's okay on your neck. Right hand comes down to the mat, left knee comes off to your mat, right foot meets your left, you're in plank. Pause. Then knees come down to the mat, bend those elbows, coming all the way down to the ground, untuck those toes, press into your fingers, inhale, cobra. Exhale, push yourself up onto your knees, lift your knees up, plank. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Gently walking yourself towards the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press through your feet, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on the mat. Step your right foot back behind you. Right knee comes down to the ground. We've been here before. Inhale, arms to sky. Take your right wrist with your left hand. Gently lean over to your left. Inhale back through to center. Take those hands down to the mat. Keep your right hand on the ground. Take your left arm towards the sky. Your right knee can be down on the ground, or you might like to take your right knee up off the earth. Take your left hand down to the ground. Step your left foot back to meet your right. You're in plank pose. Take your knees down to the mat. Bend your elbows, coming all the way down to the ground. Untuck those toes. Press into your fingertips. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can walk, step, float, hop to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press through your feet, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Last time through, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on your mat. Step your left foot back behind you. Take your left knee to the ground. Inhale, arms to sky. Take your left wrist with your right hand. Gently lean over to the right. Inhale back through to center. Then taking those hands down to the mat. Keep the left hand on the mat. Take the right arm towards the sky. You can stay here or you can take your left leg up off your mat. Gently bring that right hand down to the mat. Step your right foot back to meet your left. You're in plank. Then gently bring your knees down to the mat. Bend your elbows, coming all the way down. Untuck those toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk, step, float, jump all the way to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press through your feet, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Taking a moment to reclaim your breath if you've lost it, to connect to your body. Taking a moment in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, setting aside this time for your health and your well-being. Taking a moment in gratitude for our bodies and what they allowed us to do. for the practice of yoga and the opportunity to practice, to the yogis that have come before us, the yogis who are with us now, and the yogis who will come through in the future. Until I see you again, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart, from my heart to yours. Thank you. Good job. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you went. I will see you tomorrow.